Hey guys, what's up? It's Clear Hacker here, and today Apple has basically released the new App Store, which for the Mac, and it's basically a spin-off on the App Store for the iPod Touch, and as you can see, hopefully between the cracks, I know this has an issue, there's the App Store button here, and scrolling down here, here's the App Store for the Mac. I'm not sure if you can see that. So if you can see that, thank you. And as you can see, it's the same, similar logo, I should say. It's not the exact same thing, so I'm going to launch it here. As you can see, here's a page that I already had open, which is a game called Chopper 2. It's 80% off, which I think is a pretty decent deal, so I'm going to end up buying this out for $1. And as you can see, it's very similar to iTunes with the reviews. It's got a very similar interface as far as people's customer reviews, their ratings. As you can see, they have the 5 stars. I don't know why YouTube can't add that back, but anyways, as you can see, category games released December 10th, 2010. It's 152 megabytes, and the graphics are pretty decent, not too bad. So this is the home page for the Mac App Store, and as you can see, it's very nicely done, and you can look at categories. You can basically go on your account, and you need an iTunes account to get this started up. So if you don't have one, you need to make one in order to get this. Chances are, if you are using a Mac computer, you already have one. So you need to sign in using that, and let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. And you can also use iTunes gift cards, and this will work in buying software. So that's a very nice point of this. You can also search for the software. So example, if I'm looking for iLife, which I already have. Let's see here. Hopefully. And unfortunately, I wouldn't recommend this 100% to everyone because there are some glitches and bugs. They'll probably release an update for this very soon, I can imagine, because there's definitely some issues here. But I can get all 3 of these for $45, which, in case you haven't noticed, I think it's a little bit less than the actual application bundled itself, not much less. However, it is a nice add-on for that. Let's see here. They've also released Aperture, and I guess the big thing they've released for a huge discount is, let's go into top grossing, is the Apple Remote Desktop. And what this does is basically it's like a remote desktop for your Mac. Why they want to charge $79? Because it's very advanced for what you can do, and it works very well. The original license is about $500. However, I think this allows you to copy it onto more than one Mac, and you can use it. It's very nice, and the fact that it's $79 is actually cheap compared to the $499 price line originally. So you can use other operating systems as well, such as Linux and Ubuntu, Linux and Windows, and that's about it for this program. They also released some very nice homework programs for school if you're in college. $2.99 is not a bad price for something that you can manage your homework on, which I've been looking for a couple of years. Not really got the best reviews. So what you'd be looking for is type in homework, and you can see a bunch of homework applications, or education for that matter. Shouldn't say a bunch. However, there's one called Schoolhouse, which actually has a better review on that, so I'd recommend that for $5. And these prices will probably jump as the years get forward, so I would take advantage of the offer now and buy it. Angry Birds, which is very interesting. I will be doing a review on that. I'm definitely getting Angry Birds. It's slightly addicting. I will not be playing it that much, but according to many users, it's having some app crashing errors. So, as you can see, it's not perfect, and to me it's sort of a beta version, in my opinion. You know, they don't call it beta, but this is really a test version to see how people are going to like it, and what issues will arise when people download games. They also have some major software games like the Harry Potter Lego. If I type that in, it'll Lego Harry Potter, I should say. Oh, they did have it. That's kind of odd. I guess they've gotten rid of some of their applications already. Holy cow. Okay, so we go into games. And as you can see, there's categories. I can click featured, see the featured applications, which is basically the home page. Categories, what I've already purchased, in which case I haven't purchased those two. And they offer free games as well. For those of you who are complaining that Solitaire is not on Mac, first of all, it's sad that you'd purchase Windows just to get Solitaire, considering you can get Ubuntu for free and run Solitaire that way. However, now they have it for the Mac as well, for free, I might want to add. So, you can get these free applications, and there's many other ones out there, like a Twitter application. They have Solitaire, like I said. Hit the free button, type in your password. Obviously, your new username should already be out there. I wish they had a remember me option, but they don't have that yet. And as you can see, it downloads, but once it's downloading, you can see it go right over there. And can launch the game. Definitely downloads quick, as you can see. You know, the fact that this is free is kind of cool, too. You know, it's a basic game, but somehow it's not liking either switch. But you know, it's new as far as the development goes for all these applications. So there's going to be bugs. That's kind of a normal situation. But this is a new and exciting project, which I think will actually hit pretty well if people get into this. What I would do is, if I was Apple anyways, which I'm not, obviously, but I would actually launch a Windows store as well, featuring Windows applications that have been migrated over. But that's just my opinion. They can do what they want with this. However, if they want a more broad audience for purchasing applications, that might be a good idea. So I can also view other categories, top charts, which give me the best ratings for the games, or, you know, programs. If I go under categories, I really thought they had the Harry Potter game because I checked this morning and they had it, which is very odd. I mean, that's kind of weird, actually. They must have just removed it. It's odd. It got yanked, I guess. Yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah, it's odd. They did have it out, and they got rid of it for some reason. So, as you can see, they're doing some housework. So, you might want to get applications soon. Like I said, this is very similar to iTunes, and you can use your iTunes money, you know, for this, and if you have a gift card. There's not really much to it other than the fact that you can get applications and browse your apps. It's still being developed. I would wait a little bit. They should release a better version pretty soon. However, this is starting to look pretty nice, and if they want to go this way for purchasing applications, especially from Apple, I think that wouldn't be a bad idea considering you're already going to have internet. And it's just a nice alternative for the CD or DVD, which happens, in my opinion, to be fading away slowly and slowly as downloads get more and more accurate and people can get the web almost anywhere, which is soon going to end up happening. So thank you guys for watching this video, and definitely comment, rate, and subscribe. I will be doing a review on several apps that I download and buy, and you can get many of them for free for your Mac. So make sure you have an iTunes account and just download the update if you have Snow Leopard. Definitely log in. You can buy apps, rate them, comment, review, and this is a great way for application developers to get their apps on the market. Not to mention the fact that if you guys know what the iPod Touch does, it basically also can be jailbroken in the App Store from what I've been reading. So, there will be a Cydia version of the App Store, not necessarily dealing with applications, which is kind of ironic, but more dealing with customization, such as, for example, having this menu bar on 2 monitors, which I think should have been done in the first place, in my opinion. But that's about it. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm Cluedier Hacker, and I will also be doing a re-upload of the Wii for Super Mario to give away, and apparently the user didn't respond back. And to me, if I got that message, I would respond back right away because I would be getting a free game. Oh well, there will be a new giveaway coming up soon, and I will be doing some Xbox games as well. Thank you guys. Like I said, definitely comment, rate, and subscribe.